Hello, bitches.
Right.
What happened to your more reasonable intro?
Don't know.
She had one.
Yeah, I would like say hello, Danger Noodles. I just went to hello, bitches.
She's been saying the bitches thing for a while.
Yeah, but but like it used to be
Yes,
like
it used to be Hello Danger Noodles, but she's a psychopath.
Exactly. All right. Anyways, Danger Noodles.
Also, she'll look for any excuse to say something perverted, like just even randomly saying dicks.
Oh my god. Anyways, Danger Noodles. The first SCP of the night is SCP-1299, aka the Drowning Tub. Shut up, bookworm. Anyways.
Wait, what bookworm say? Should I look?
It says, or it was, hello, Danger Noodles. I'm here alone. Anyways. Item SCP-1299, Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1299 is to be contained in an 8 by 10 by 4 meter concrete cell. It is to be kept disconnected from all sources of water regardless of its current state. The door to its containment chamber is to remain locked at all times unless Procedure F30 is being enacted. All Level 2 and above staff members on site are to carry keys to 1299's containment cell once a month. 1D class is to enact Procedure F30. In the case of a containment breach, essential personnel are advised to move as far away as possible from the containment area, and any available female D class are to be escorted towards the breach site by security. Description: SCP-1299 is a white porcelain over steel freestanding bathtub manufactured and redacted by the Redacted Corporation. It was discovered when the occupants of the house on 75 Redacted Street in Redacted, Ohio, experienced an unusually high rate of apparent suicides and murders via drowning. A news stories on the anomaly brought the house to the Foundation's attention. The Foundation quickly suppressed all information regarding the crimes and secured the house in question. No anomalies were observed until one agent turned on the handle to 1299, which activated despite being disconnected from the house's water supply, resulting in the agent's death. The Foundation quickly secured the bathtub and moved it to its current containment. When a living human touches one of the two handles on SCP-1299, the tub will begin filling with water. Once the tub is filled, an invisible force designated 1291-1 will pull the subject into 1299 and force the subject underwater. An imprint of a pair of hands will appear around the subject's neck while they attempt to escape. Barring outside intervention, the subject will invariably drown, at which point the water will begin to drain via unknown means, until the containment chamber is completely dry. The corpse may then be retrieved safely. If, by the 26th night of each month, no living body has touched the handles or is in the room, Dash 1 will manifest and leave 1299, leaving a trail of wet, humanoid footprints. It will seek out the nearest living human body, which it will drag back to 1299 and begin to drown as normal. If this process is interrupted and the subject pulled away from Dash 1, the subject's personality will undergo a complete resequencing. For additional information, see addendum 1299-0-1. Dash 1 is intangible and impossible to damage by any means yet tested, and does not appear on thermal imaging or X-ray scanning. For additional information, see test log 1299-A. Testing log 1299-A. Subject 1D class personnel D-985 with background in plumbing. Conditions: D-985 instructed to attach 1299 to a newly constructed water pipe. Result: 1299 began filling autonomously, and -1 immediately dragged D-985 into 1299 to drown him. Immediately after D-85's death, footprints characteristic of -1 formed a trail towards and through the locked door to the containment chamber. -1 proceeded to grab one of the two guards stationed outside and pull him through the still locked door into 1299. Site personnel were alerted on a containment breach. -1 continued to seize and drown personnel until it successfully killed a female D-class, at which point 1299 deactivated. The pipe was removed without further incident. Addendum 1299-0-1. On Redacted 2008, Dr. Redacted, the researcher who was at the time overseeing 1299, attempted to alter the conditions of Procedure F30 without proper authorization. D-1130 was introduced to the testing environment and instructed to enter the bathtub per regulation. But when 1299-1 appeared, Dr. Redacted breached containment and attempted to pull the subject out of 1299 after approximately 1 minute of struggle. Subject was removed from 1299 and the instance of -1 disappeared. D-1130 seemed extremely distressed, asking where he was, and insisting that he had just been in his house. Upon further examination, the interview D-1130 referred to himself as Redacted, a female who had been killed by drowning Redacted years ago in Redacted, New York. Her boyfriend had been convicted of her murder, though the evidence was purely circumstantial. After gathering all information, subject was terminated. 1 day later, a second D-class was used Procedure F30 to prevent containment breach. Experiments are currently undergoing to determine the cause and results of this secondary effect. Testing log 1299-B. Subject: 2 D-class personnel D-701 and 803. Conditions: D-701 instructed to touch the handle. Then D-803 and D-701 both instructed to lie down in 1299. Result: after 30 seconds, -1 appeared and attacked both subjects simultaneously. 3 guards pulled the subjects from the water. Both subjects claimed to be Redacted, a 25-year-old female whose husband killed her by drowning her in a bathtub. Each subject expressed extreme distress at the other's assertions. Both were able to recall intimate details of the Redacted's life. D-803 was terminated, and D-701 was used as subject for Procedure F30. Subject: 1 D-class personnel D-942. Conditions: D-942 sent in wire to recording net attached to EEG in order to perform a Procedure F30. Security instructed to pull subject out after 5 seconds. Result: it's 1.25 seconds after -1's attack. D-942 briefly displayed brainwave patterns consistent with the onset of a grand mal epileptic seizure before almost immediately returning to that of an excited state typical of a person being drowned. -1 pulled recording net off subject after 2 seconds. Subject: 1 D-class personnel D-1074. Conditions: D-1074 sent in to perform Procedure F30. Security instructed to remove sample of water from 1299. Result: F30 enacted successfully, water sample retrieved. Sample showed no anomalous properties. Mineral concentrations and pH were found to be typical of municipal tap water from Redacted, New York. Subject: 1 D-class personnel D-873. Conditions: SCP-1299 filled using the hose attached to external water source. D-873 positioned in containment chamber in case of -1 activation. Result: immediately upon 1299 being completely filled, -1 attacks D-873, initiating Procedure F30. Subject: 1 D-class personnel D-1132. Conditions: 1299 filled it with bleach supplied by hose. D-1132 positioned in containment chamber in case of -1 activation. Result: no activation of 1299, no appearance of -1. Subject 1D class personnel. D-894. Conditions: D-894 brought into an enact procedure F30 as scheduled. Result: upon seeing 1299, D-894 retreated to the far corner of the room and stayed there screaming until escorted out by the room's security personnel. Interviewed. Subject D-1130. Interviewer, Dr. Redacted. Forward. Interview with D-1130 after Dr. Redacted reached containment during procedure F30. Begin log. D-1130. Where am I? Dr. Redacted. You're in a hospital. You appear to have fallen and suffered brain trauma. Now, if you can focus, we need you to know what your name is. The last thing that you remember. At a hospital? I was just in my house. I decided to take a bath. What was the date and time? Redacted in the afternoon? Thank you. What happened next? Well, I went upstairs to the bathroom and... I don't know. It all happened so quick. Subject becomes visibly distraught. D-730. What happened so quick? What was the last thing you remember? Please, I need to get out of here. He's going to come. D-1130 gets up and attempts to grab Dr. Redacted, but is shot twice by Agent Redacted. End log. Closing statement. Subject's description was found to match the exact date and suspected time of the drowning of Redacted by her boyfriend. Forward. Interviewed with subject D-894 after subject displayed familiarity with and fear of 1299. Begin log. Dr. Redacted. Hello, D-894. You seem to have previous knowledge of SCP-1299. D-894. You. Expletive deleted. Should blow that thing up. That goddamn tub ruined my life. But nobody believes me. Nobody ever. Expletive deleted. Believes me. Believes you about what, D-894? Me and my wife had just bought a house and Redacted. The day after I moved in, the damn day, I hear screaming coming from upstairs. So I rush into the bathroom and see her thrashing the tub. By the time I get to her, she's dead. So it turns out the neighbor also heard the screams and called the cops. Well, guess who gets the murder charges? But you guys have the tub now, which means you've stopped it. So you can tell the whole world the truth. You can get me off this whole sentence. Thank you for your cooperation, D-894. Your case will be attended to shortly. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much. Thank you. End log. Closing statement. Subject given B-class amnestics and moved back to holding facilities.
But they're not going to help him, are they?
Well, no, because they have to reveal to the world what SCP-1299 is. Of course not.
That's true, but he clearly didn't do it.
This is the SCP Foundation. They could, like, bring up a pardon or something. Like, they could do something.
Yeah.
They could, but it doesn't look like they are.
Well, probably because he has knowledge on the SCP, but...
Well, I mean, said knowledge could be eliminated.
No, it's not that. It's not that bathtub SCP, because that one would been funny and not, like, content warning SCP.
Yeah, Kieran, the basics of this SCP is it's a bathtub that was used by a guy to murder his girlfriend, and ever since then, basically his spirit
Has
uh
been murdering other ladies.
yeah,
Yeah.
primarily women.
And this guy, the D class, it murdered his wife, and everyone thinks he did it. And he got so pissed at both the SCP and the SCP. I think there's no better way to describe it. He really hates the SCP.
Yeah. Also, I put the
I,
Yeah.
I,
thumbnail.
I can't exactly blame him.
Well, yeah.
How would you feel about something that killed your wife?
Yeah. And then
Also,
ended up with you getting sent down for charges
yeah.
with it.
Also, I have
Yeah.
one major problem with this thumbnail.
Oh, jeez!
What
That's not how it does. That's
the
not how it does.
Okay, so remind me, did it at any point describe the water as being red?
No.
No.
So that's a nice little added artistic flair, we'll say.
Also, they made
Uh,
her face look emaciated, but they still
yeah.
made her chest look full and supple. They made her arms look emaciated,
There's
but her legs still have some amount of meat on it.
also look at the neck. I'm pretty sure, like, if you're being strangled, wouldn't the marks be red and not like gray?
Oh no. Well, I guess like they could be going for the idea of this person having been killed a while ago, but even
Yeah.
still, this is just.
Well, technically, if
Uh,
they were killed a while ago, those marks still would be red.
Yeah.
oh, okay, fair enough.
I mean, if you watch documentaries, it doesn't stop being red when they die. In fact, it remains red because there's nothing stopping the flesh from there's nothing that gets the flesh to recover. So it's just always
Right.
red.
Right.
Book says you always need that good boobage for the thumbnail.
You know what
Yeah.
for?
Yeah. Also, is it when a
Yeah.
person gets strangled, do their eye color change? Because I
No.
noticed like they lost all color in their eyes.
The color thing is not from strangling, it is from being dead for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things that happen is your body stiffens, your eyes discolor a bit, and then when you're dead longer, your eyes get paler and your body bloats up
Yeah, hence
and weakens. So,
like art of a lot of like uh undead zombies and vampires commonly feature like milky white eyes.
Uh, wait, I
but it
just
also makes this art inaccurate because
Yeah.
by the time it gets milky white, the body would be bloating and loose, meaning she wouldn't look
Yeah.
emaciated, she'd look fat or at least normal sized.
wait. I
Her
just
flesh would be puffy from decomposition.
I just noticed something. There's an art error. You see by her hand, the rest is blue around it, but where her finger is, there's like a little green, or like where her
Right?
fingers are.
We already pointed out multiple art errors, and you're like, oh, look,
Right.
the single art error.
Yeah.
Hey, look, slight discoloration.
Anyways, it's obviously a
I
four. What the
what I
hell?
was gonna say is like if you're gonna talk about the whole eye, I guess technically there's the potential of discoloration coming in the form of the eye's blood vessels getting swollen.
Oh no, I
But
can't unsee it. Oh no! No, not that. Something else. I want you to look at the picture and then tilt your head the way the head is tilted, and you'll notice something off about her face. It was put on wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Also, her ear does not align with her head. It's on her, it's
ugh,
basically on her forehead.
what the fuck? That's a whole that's okay.
Hatchet could do the ear better, but And I'm pretty sure Hatchet is not an artist,
Yeah.
but you can still do the ear better.
Ready to hear the
Probably.
description?
Sure.
The
Book says so AI generated, probably.
Yeah, most
Yes,
likely.
all their prompts are AI generated.
Most likely.
Sorry, not prompts. All their
Images.
Yeah.
yeah.
The chances of dying in your own bathtub are greatly increased if this bathtub has an anomalous object 1299. It looks quite ordinary. You won't notice the catch right away. But if you touch the taps, the bath will fill with water and an invisible entity will appear from there. And this is not everything the SP Foundation managed to find out about the drowning tub. That was pretty most of it, yes.
That is like you just like aside from like the base like some of the more in-depth details like the origin of how this thing came to be, that's pretty much all the SCP is.
Also, why are we immediately saying heat vision?
Maybe
I don't know.
trying to
Let's
see if
find out.
maybe trying to see if we can see the dead boyfriend going about his dead boyfriend activities, such as murder.
Dead ex-boyfriend.
True. Such dead ex-boyfriend activities such as murder and
Well, he is an asshole, so.
and murder. Yeah, that's all he really does. He just murders.
Now watch, like, the boyfriend's gonna come out with a knife. It's like...
But motherfucker acts like a ghost from Phasmophobia.
Anyways, starting the video in 3, 2, 1.
You really think there's something here? Hell if I know. I'm gonna check the bathroom.
Okay.
I mean...
Okay. I already take issue. Why the fuck are these people using thermal goggles while the lights are on?
Maybe they think light does not emit heat, even though light
The
emits
light
heat.
bulbs. Or at the very least, the sources of light tend to emit heat.
Yeah.
And it's like...
And light itself actually emits heat to some
Does it?
degree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, fair enough.
So
And,
it's very anti-heat goggles.
it's just... Why? Why? We're 12 seconds in and they can't even get fucking thermal goggles correctly.
You know what? It's okay. They don't need logic. They have fantasy. It's the fantasy version of SCP.
These are squinting goggles, okay?
Hush.
Anyway.
Nothing abnormal here.
Wait, hold on. That is not what that speed looks like.
Yeah, that's not like the taps need to be a physical part of the tub itself, not a part of the wall.
Right.
And why the fuck is the tap moving on its own? I hate this game.
Yeah, and
I
also-
hate this.
And also the bathtub
fun
has
fact,
legs.
would you like to know why the tap is
Yeah.
a physical part of the tub? That's
Yeah.
how all older bathtubs were like.
Yeah. Like it's an older bathtub that actually has proper legs. This is just like a modern bathtub.
I think they
That's
just...
right. All older bathtubs had their own feet, their own bottoms. Some of the feet looked kind of trippy because they were more into making the bathtubs actually look desirable and wantable. Like, hey, you want this, right? You want this with the feetsies? I mean, I don't really get it, but they were into that. And so sometimes they even made the handles look artistic.
The only way you can convince me to bathe is if I want to have sex with the tub.
You know, some people, but if you go far back enough, people basically bathed once a year or so.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
maybe
Buck.
that was a thing to get people to convince people in the later eras to take baths more often. They tried to make the bathtubs look sexy or regal or something.
Listen, we want you to be less stinky, so we're gonna make this tub look like it could give you a killer foot job.
Anyways.
You know what? Maybe people were weird back then. They had less sex. They were hornier.
I mean, to be fair, people are still weird.
You know what?
People have
Yeah,
always
they are.
been
There are
weird.
people who buy used bath water to feel closer to a woman.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's not get into how weird
Hey,
people
that's
are.
true,
Let's
Keelan.
just press play.
Oh yeah,
Hmm?
yeah, and some Victorian bathtubs for heating the water just literally had a fire underneath them, so you had to be careful not to boil yourself in your own bathtub.
Yeah. Meanwhile, with older and even some modern Japanese bathtubs, they have a heater near the bath, not under the bath. They just pull him in like yank.
What? What? He just got that the speed at which he was pulled away was like he was getting attacked by Spider-Man.
I want to see it again
Is
because
the
it's
dead
funny.
boyfriend Spider-Man now? Is he gonna drag people in until he gets a woman?
Peter
I want to see it again because it's
Peter
funny.
Peter Parker really fell off.
Miller! Shit!
I don't think you're supposed to be able to see it, but I guess they did that to look
Yeah.
Rogue! Something's trying to drown Miller!
Also, like, isn't was it specified in the SCP that he would be trying to like bring the person's full body into the tub and drown them?
I think it's
just
to
that they
drown.
would drown them, not
Yeah,
the whole body.
Yeah.
because like let me just be clear. I would never engage in this activity, but it seems incredibly impractical to pull the entire person into the tub for them to flail around rather than just bend them over the side of it.
Maybe they did it so it wouldn't look awkward. After all, who wants a ghost bent over behind a Foundation member as they dunk them into the pool to drown them?
I mean, it'd make more sense.
It
Yeah.
would. It would.
Now watch them change the bathtub.
The bathtub changes forms. Maybe it's not Spider-Man. Maybe it's actually Venom.
Transformer bathtub in disguise.
Maybe it's actually Venom, not Spider-Man.
Well, like I said, maybe a Transformer, although if it was, it'd probably be a Decepticon.
A really weird one, too.
Yeah,
Anyways.
maybe it's an incel version of a Decepticon.
In Silicon.
Incelicon!
Quite an interesting guy. A famous horror writer who served time for fraud and
What?
now finds himself locked up again. Have a seat, Mr. Brooks. Thank you. I'll call you when we're done. I'm Diana Becker. Thank you again for agreeing to do this.
Can we at least lose the handcuffs? They're cutting into my wrists.
Don't think so, Gordon. You're still a Sheridan prison inmate. We'll just have a little chat and then sign the documents. Deal?
Not much of a choice now, do I?
Drop the sarcasm, Mr. Brooks. Now, tell me what happened.
I'm innocent. Innocent. I'm just going through a tough period. I'm a world-class writer, for God's sake. The readers are ungrateful, Miss Becker. After several books failed, they began to forget about me. The least surprising ending of the decade? Screw you!
Hun? Your friend Bob is here?
Hey, man. How long have you been drinking like that?
What is his drinking problem contagious? Why does everyone sound drunk?
Because they're AI voices. AI voices, if they hear a type of voice or a type of thing that makes them think they should be speaking another accent, they will go to that accent.
The drunk accent.
I'm sorry.
Get
Okay.
lost! My life was going to hell. Book sales were at an all-time low. I struggled to even start a new novel. I started drinking and I couldn't deliver the work on time. I had to give back the grant. Everything was shit. Just to stay afloat, I committed insurance fraud and wrecked my car. But, as you already know, they saw right through it and I ended up behind bars.
What does that have anything to do with an SCP?
I don't know. Also, one moment he said he's innocent, the next he said he was jailed for insurance fraud.
Which is illegal.
I'm okay, so I'm guessing the I'm innocent part is saying he's innocent of probable later murder charges as a result of the tub.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair. Let's see it to the end. When does the tub come in?
You know, King never had to go through anything like this.
Let's get to the part where you moved into the house in Green Hill.
It's almost
Yeah,
as if
sure.
Stephen King hasn't committed any actual crimes to our knowledge.
Yeah, Stephen King may be one of the whitest people on earth, but he has not committed crimes. Listen, they've actually had him tested on one of those like DNA test show things. He is literally one of the whitest people you will ever meet. And I think that's
I was
fine.
released a year later.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We couldn't afford the apartment downtown
He's
anymore, so I
squeaky clean
found
and
what I
he's as white as white bread.
Yeah.
thought was a nice house on the outskirts.
Wow! It's perfect! I'm sorry, but by law I need to inform you that there was a murder in this house. 2 months ago, the former owner...
Why is she
The
talking
fuck
like
is
this?
wrong with her
this-
voice?
yeah,
Her voice
this-
sounds like someone
What?
spooky witch warning.
He sounds like the spooky witch got drunk.
All of the characters in this video thus far have stupidly distracting voices except for the MTF.
Oh my gosh.
What
You know,
the hell is wrong with this?
I don't know.
They switched their cooling system for their AI voices from a water-based cooling system to alcohol.
It feels almost like she's a witch that decided to get a normal people job, but she's been drinking throughout the day and she can't handle it well.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, after this, I'm gonna start cooking children.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. I'm sauced. I don't know.
drowned
It's
his
over with.
wife in the bathtub. He's currently serving time upstate. A month later,
You know what? With how
his
she
daughter
sounds, she'd
died
probably
there
be
as
the type
well.
of witch
A
to, like,
terrible tragedy.
find some jackass and cook him instead.
Really?
Hey,
God, is this the infamous haunted house in Green Hill? I read about those weird deaths online. Honey, this doesn't feel right.
Come on, Daphne. You're married to a horror writer. You can't be scared of some house. We were unpacking and heard some glass break.
Gordy, what was that?
Stay here. Some little brat decided to greet his new neighbors by breaking our window, then taking off.
Should we call the police?
Just a teenage prank. Relax, take a bath. I'll be back to replace the
Ow.
window and grab a pizza as well. We'll celebrate the housewarming. I was gone for like, what, maybe an hour? I stopped by the hardware store and had a little chat with the owner, and stayed at the pizza place for about 20 minutes. It was September 26th, football
I thought
season,
he was
and the
getting
game was on
pizza.
TV,
For
so
hell.
I had a slice and watched it with the owner of the pizza place. His
And what
testimony
was
is
he-
on file.
and what was like? He says, "I'm gonna go out to get something to fix the window," and he's got a bunch of jugs or something. What it? What?
Maybe it forgot he was getting glass for windows.
Also,
Remember AI.
Apparently.
also, the handcuffs on one hand looks like it actually keeps the hand from getting out. The other, it looks like you can just slide the hand out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, this whole thing, like, can't have just been fully AI generated. Like,
If you look very, oh,
like an actual person had to have physically put those props in.
well, yeah, but also it has things where it shows where AI was definitely involved. Like if you notice, part of the wrist has combined with the shirt.
Oh God, I saw it. I see it.
Oh, well, I feel like that might not be AI. That might just be the shitty rigging of the
Well, if
2D
you look at
models.
it, the flesh actually bleeds off the hand.
Yeah. Anyways.
You know what? Don't look at it. The harder you look at it,
Vile,
the
isn't
more
it?
it'll hurt.
Of
Yeah.
course, Mr. Brooks. What happened next?
I came home, and I heard my wife screaming.
Wait. The pizza's spelled backwards.
Oh my man, I love getting my savory Italian pies from Azip. The best the best type of Italian pie is Azip.
Also, the A looks almost like an O. You only can tell it's an A because you know it's supposed to be pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. We got ambulance pizza.
So it's Ozip instead of pizza.
Oh.
My wife screaming. Daphne!
I love stock
Oh, God,
screaming
no!
sound effect.
I tried, damn it. I really tried
we?
to save my wife. But it was as if something was holding her underwater. It was
Did we
over soon
need-
after. By the
Did we need to have the camera rest in that position so we get to watch as his crotch gets closer and closer to the camera?
Why do they always draw the crotches weirdly large? The guy's
It's-
like panicking
yeah.
and trying to pull her out, and we're just staring at the crotch and the butt.
Yeah, it's just like, oh man, my wife's drowning. Well, time for a hard on.
The time I was able to get Daphne out, she was already gone. No, baby, no.
Gordon? Daphne? You guys home? The door was open. I just wanted to... Oh my God, Gordon! What have you done?
Bob arrived unannounced to congratulate us on the new house. He took it all wrong.
You bastard! You killed her!
It wasn't me! I swear! I can prove it! I needed to prove my innocence, so I decided to talk to the one person who'd gone through all of this before, the former owner of the house, Patrick Jones. It was difficult to get the guy to talk, to say the least.
What the fuck is that phone number?
What the hell?
Goddamn brain. It's hieroglyphs. That's not how you say it. God damn it. You know what I'm trying to say.
Hieroglyphics?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of looks like it, but like, why?
I don't know.
Why? What?
It's like Unknown entered his phone and changed how everything looked.
BRB gonna call an Eldritch God. Yeah, BRB. I need to find a way to defend myself in court. Let me call Thoth.
I need Cthulhu to help prove that I wasn't there when she was drowning, besides when I was trying to pull her out.
I'm a call.
Cthulhu will know who drowned her. Actually, Cthulhu would actually know. Okay, never mind.
Probably.
That's actually a good idea.
Or Thoth.
Thoth would also know.
I prefer Thoth because I like cranes.
Well, yeah, that's true. But Cthulhu is also good. Spood likes tentacles.
Okay.
And I like the ocean. It's
I mean, I
someone
guess
we
that's fair
agree
enough.
on.
Okay, let's just. Oh, what the fuck?
Please! My wife just died too! What the hell is going on with that house? Patrick told me it wasn't the house, but the bathtub itself, which he bought from some antique dealer right before his wife died.
Hold up.
He told me how
Again, hold up. The guy he's calling is currently incarcerated for murdering his wife.
Yeah.
How could he have so easily called him?
It was written by AI and possibly looked at by human before being released. You think they looked over this carefully?
No, but still, this is infuriating.
But so he buy this tub
According-
from an antique dealer. This doesn't look like an antique.
Yeah, would you like some examples of antique bathtubs?
Well, I mean, I know what antique bathtubs
Yeah,
look like.
same.
Well, I know we probably all do, but I just feel like there needs to be antique bathtubs here. Like some example. They keep showing that and saying antique. And you know that's not antique.
Yeah.
So sorry, I was looking at a website that's like, this is antique, where it's not an antique, it's literally built to look like an antique. You know what? I'll show it anyway. Fuck it.
Booze is an
Here
antique
is a
bathtub would
picture
be
of
the...
a
Oh, sorry.
Here's a picture of the fake antique made to look like a real antique.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
And
That
here
thing. That thing looks butt ugly.
yeah.
Also,
Here is another fake antique made to look like a real antique.
yeah, I
That's
love...
a bit more appealing.
I love Bookworm's message. An antique bathtub would be the one mentioned in the article.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the one you probably just sent is probably more close to what the SCP looks like. But I think it's white. If I recall correctly.
Are you right? Are you trying to whitewash this bathtub?
I have now grabbed an antique French bathtub, but now we'll look up white antique bathtub.
Now that is actually a very appealing bathtub. I like that.
Well, yeah, but it also looks like it was repainted recently or something.
Yeah, and yeah, I can see what you mean about the feet. That looks like those are some grippers.
Yeah, and I've seen antique bathtubs in real life. They really have those weird feet, and I don't know why. Some have other weird feet, but they're still fucking weird. I don't know how to.
They almost look like like paws off of an emaciated dog.
Yeah. Do you guys while you're looking for pictures, want me to continue the video or?
Well, let me find one that's white. This one is not white, but we're getting closer. I think maybe
it's white-ish. This works.
Yeah.
We can visualize this. This is the drowning tub.
Anyways, let's continue.
Visible entity drowned his wife in front of his eyes, and he was blamed for it. Do you understand? That was exactly what happened to me. On the 26th of the following month, his daughter died the exact same way. And a month after that, Daphne became the new victim. This is the work of the devil, Miss Baker. A goddamn murder tub.
So how'd you end up back here?
God.
A goddamn
so
murder tub.
I texted Bob asking him to come to the house. I wanted to try and explain everything to him. We could study the bathtub together and figure out how to prove that I'm not a psycho or murderer. But they're gonna string you up for this. The bastard was only pretending to believe me and brought the cops. So, here I am, sitting in front of you. No one's gonna believe my killer bath theory.
I do. And so does everyone in my organization. If you're ready to cooperate, just
Again,
sign
this
here.
shit.
Otherwise, we won't be able to save you from
She
prison.
sounds like a drunk woman angry at a bathtub.
Yeah. Also, what is wrong with the writing?
It's all hieroglyphs. The writing is for Thoth to read later.
Wait, I just looked like at the very top of the paper, they use wingdings.
It's probably all written in wingding.
What the what? Wait, since when has the SCP Foundation been in contact with both?
It hasn't. Okay, let's keep going.
Why does it feel like I'm signing a deal with the devil? Done.
Excellent. Now, Mr. Brooks, let's talk about what really happened.
That wasn't even a beat.
What are you talking about?
Yes, you had a drinking problem, and your
I mean, a lot
career
of
was
people
going
are literally just scribbling fancily.
Yeah. Apparently, we're gonna see the truth, or what the Foundation says is the truth in this video.
Yeah.
nowhere.
What? That's not...
But what you didn't mention was that you knew about your wife's affair with your best friend. That handles the motive, right?
The hell's going on?
Don't interrupt. You had your chance to talk. You were serving time for fraud and got desperate. No career, no money, betrayed by your lover and best friend. You read about a series of strange deaths in a house on Green Hill. And then you came up with a plan. Everything played right into your hands. The house was being sold for an affordable price, and after serving your time, you bought it and moved in quickly. That same evening, you broke the window, told your wife to take a bath, and pretended you were off to the store, when actually...
You think I didn't know about you and Bob?
You killed your wife, and then you went shopping and tried to be seen by as many people as possible to get a solid alibi. You came back and pulled Daphne's body from the tub, trying to pretend that you were helping her. But your plan was foiled by Bob, who came to the house without warning.
You bastard! You killed her!
Instead of surrendering to the authorities, you decided to play your part.
What the flying fuck is going on?
No.
She's like, we believe you, and then decides to tell what she thinks happened.
Me buying a house also I can kill my wife.
This is so stupid.
She's like, I know why
You
bought
got
a
in touch
house.
with
It was to
Patrick
kill your
Jones and
wife.
uncovered the details of his wife's death. And when you were detained, you repeated Patrick's testimony, word for word, to make it look like Daphne had become another victim of an unexplainable bathtub. Isn't that right, Mr. Brooks?
What is this nonsense?
Nonsense? Let's take a look together, shall we?
Why does she
First,
sound
as
like
you can
she's
see,
drinking?
Don't know.
Everyone's drunk.
Well, yeah, but
Everyone's drunk.
I
This
would
is-
hope at least the Foundation member would sound sober.
This is SCP Chronicles verse Foundation. This is just a standard Friday.
Yeah. Anyways.
Where everyone gets drunk. Okay.
Yeah.
the pieces of broken glass are lying outside the house. This means that the window was broken from the inside. You broke it to distract Daphne.
You think I bought a house just to kill my wife in it?
Exactly. During the search, we found something the police missed. Drafts of your future book. You wanted to write about Daphne becoming another drowned woman in a haunted house. That was your plan. To take revenge on an unfaithful wife and at the same time get famous again by publishing a book based on real events.
You said you believed me!
The anomalous bathtub actually exists. Only one thing though. It's
Why?
long been in containment at the SCP Foundation. When Patrick Jones's daughter died in a bathtub under strange circumstances, and the media began to stoke up stories about a haunted house, The Foundation decided to check it out.
I swear,
We
rather
purchased the
than
house and
sounding like facts, this sounds like a random drunk lunatic spouting her theories on why he's guilty.
Yeah.
Okay, so that big twist is that the drowning tub has already been in Foundation care, so he that proves that tub at his house isn't the true drowning tub, and thus he did drown her.
So she 4D chest him. Or they're gonna come to find out that the bathtub duplicated. Somehow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What if what if they make the big old big brain retcon of it's actually the house that infects the house's tub with it?
Oh, I hate it. Thank you. Let's keep watching and hope it's
began to
not
explore
that.
it.
Yeah.
The instruments didn't show any anomalous readings at first, but soon, something happened.
In the bathroom! Something's trying to drown Miller!
Shit!
Wait,
What
so
the?
I was correct. Those aren't heat signature goggles, they're Scranton goggles detect anomalies.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that makes a bit more sense.
Until you remember how everything looked under the heat goggles. If
True, yeah.
everything goes by what the goggle theory and it not being heat signal, that means the Foundation member is an SCP. The brush was an SCP. The hand cream was an SCP.
Thus further fueling the idea that it's the house itself.
Oh my gosh.
Everything inside the house turns into an SCP.
One of our guys accidentally touched the taps, after which the bath.
What?
No, he didn't. The taps did it on their own. You showed that at the beginning of the video. Do you think that your audience has the fucking memory of a 2-year-old?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Also, look how badly this is drawn. It looks like a sock puppet in the bath. He has no eyes. Press play.
Filled with water. Some kind of invisible entity appeared out of the water, grabbed the poor guy, and drowned.
Wait, the water would be gone. Or
The water is now vanishing. Also, apparently he's flat against the bathtub that is apparently flat, but not flat.
This is... I hate it here.
Bookworm, there wasn't
We
enough
love you too! Press play!
Bookworm.
I mean, I hate it here as in, like, this video.
I know, and I'm saying we suffer together. Press play.
I love Bookworm's message. There wasn't enough jiggling keys in the video for me. 0 out of 10.
Oh
Found him. That's how we discovered our anomalous object. The bath was dismantled and transported to the Foundation. We replaced it with a completely ordinary one. Now the house was safe and our full organization put it up for sale. That's when
Organization.
you purchased it.
Now to convince the media that the mysterious story around the house is just a hoax. The hype will die
what
down
is-
soon.
What is wrong with everyone's voice? Why does this guy sound like he's trying to be Bugs Bunny except human?
You know it's better than drunk.
I don't know. I find this more irritating.
It's valid.
We put up the house for sale and told the media that the guy was actually just a little crazy person.
You're making him sound like he's drunk Porky.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah, yeah.
Anyways.
Take a look, Gordon. This is the real anomalous bath, and your entire story was fab.
That doesn't look like a bath.
This is so stupid. Why would they? Why would she disclose any of this to him?
Something I think you'll hate once I point it out. Where
Okay.
does it connect to the bathtub?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean like the spigots? That it doesn't.
Yeah.
Fabricated
Yeah.
from beginning to
Also,
end.
that thing is way longer now than it was in the house.
Oh, yeah. It grew.
You think you're so smart? Take me back to prison! To hell with all of you!
Too late for that, Mr. Brooks. You signed the contract, and now you're a certified Class D employee. You see, my duties also include recruiting a Class D pool.
Wait,
Welcome-
it's not wingdings. I see what they did. They overlapped the text on top of each other.
That's stupid.
Wait, the document security clearance level. Shouldn't that be marked? I don't know. This is so
0, 1, 2, 3,
stupid.
4.
Also, this guy's a fucking adult. Like, wouldn't he have like the good sense to, I don't know, read a contract before signing it?
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to
Especially-
point out that his signature doesn't actually mean anything. It's made to look like it's cursive, but I put cursive right here. It doesn't have a B, and he's supposed to have a name starting with B.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
but
it doesn't
like-
actually look at like any of the cursive letters. Not even like maybe C or G, but that's not part of his name. Actually, yeah, not G. So maybe C, but he doesn't have C.
adults don't read contracts, Hatchet. That's actually kind of true. Okay, let me put this differently. He's an adult horror author who signed a contract without reading the single page contract. Like, there's one page here, maybe a second one behind it, and he couldn't even read it.
Yeah.
This is so stupid.
Welcome to the Foundation, Mr. Brooks.
What? This is insane! I want my lawyer!
I'm sure you do. We still have 5 more minutes to chat. Let me tell you something else.
Oh my god.
The bath is in the cell with no access to water. Everything should be under control now.
Water appeared in the tub out of nowhere.
What?
The entity we designated as 1299-1 dragged the guard into the cell.
What? That's not how that works.
Well, they think that's how it works.
Why can the ghost just turn anyone into incorporeal forms to pull them through walls?
Because that's how they think it works when it's not.
Through the wall.
Through a solid concrete wall. We saved the poor guy, but his personality seemed to have changed. He began to talk about himself as if he was a woman, but we couldn't interrogate him further, as he soon died of dry drowning in the infirmary. We compared the available data and realized that the object...
The person, they were shot and killed.
Yeah. But that's why I said that's because they have not died later due to drowning. They never died later due to drowning.
This video is giving me an eye twitch.
I'm sorry, let's keep going. Let's finish it so
triggered
your eye
in
twitch
2
can
cases.
get better.
If someone touches the taps, and on the 26th of each month, in order to prevent the repeated violation of the conditions of detention
what?
by the object, we developed the F30 procedure. Every month on the 26th, we send one Class D employee to the cell containing the type. You understand why I'm telling you all of this, right, Mr. Brooks?
What? Wait, but today is the 26th. You're gonna drown me!
It has to be done, Gordon. Otherwise, the object will kill innocents. Team, time to initiate procedure F-30.
Oh, let go of me, you bastards! Well, time to finish what we started today.
I hope so.
Doesn't
Our
that
objective is to...
doesn't it hunt people down until it gets a woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is not to save anyone. It's literally someone pointlessly dying because they're angry at him.
Yeah.
And they didn't even check
Not
the
only can-
bathtub, I bet. The one in the house. They didn't even fucking check it.
Yeah.
You can tell because the video's not over.
Mm-hmm.
contain the object, but also to study it.
What the hell do you want?
While in prison, Patrick Jones told us he bought a bathtub from an antique dealer named Morgan Dowell. He went to talk to him to find out where the object had come from.
I bought it from an anonymous seller on eBay and sold it to some dummy for 3 times as much, passing it off as an antique. Why do you care? Damn it, Mary! I said you're not going anywhere! You get the hell out of here! Another woman poking her nose where it doesn't belong!
Mr. Dowell, albeit a massive sexist, was in the clear. Unfortunately, we didn't get any answers, though we had a lot of questions. Why does the personality of the survivors change? Maybe...
Wait, oh no, I know what they're gonna do. They did this with some other SCPs. They're gonna link it to Dr. Entertainment again, aren't they?
Well, you don't know that yet. Press play.
it has something to do with a crime committed in the past and a cyclical space-time loop?
So it begins.
Cyclical.
What's cyclical?
Yeah.
Just a little longer, and now!
Oh God! What's happening?
How do you feel, Mr. Brooks? Did you see anything unusual while underwater? Mr. Brooks?
Where am I? Who are you? I was at home a moment ago and decided to take a bath before my husband returned.
It's happened again. A new identity. Do you remember your name?
Of course. It's Mary Dole.
Mary Dowell? Morgan Dowell's wife? Can't be. Mary, can you tell me the exact time and date when you went into the bathroom?
The date? October 26th, 2022. It was about, 7 in the evening, I think. Please, I don't understand what's happening. Is it time?
Today. Oh my God, it's already 6:30. In half an hour, Morgan Dowell is going to drown his wife.
But that's... What's going on here? I want to go
What
home
the
and...
fuck?
What? You! You almost killed me!
Mr. Brooks?
Are you gonna let me go now?
Oh, we'll deal with that later. Escort Mr. Brooks to his cell for now.
Take it easy, I'm going.
That's not how the SCP works.
Yeah.
You wanna play
It
games?
doesn't
Now it's
have
time to
a
pay!
future fortune teller ability, and the people don't change back.
Yeah. So now it predicts murders. Yes, bookworm.
It went from a bathtub possessed by an asshole murderous sexist to the bathtub that protects women.
Yes.
I feel like that needs to have, you need to click sexism. That is a level of sexism. This is the most sexist pile of trash I've ever seen. They're literally changing the sexist killer bathtub into the woman saver bathtub. You cannot call you cannot call that not sexist.
Yeah. I think like the bathtub isn't like purposely trying to save people in this case. it still wants to kill people. It's just like the narrative is taking it in a direction where the bathtub can be used to save people
Yeah, we're just.
Well, think of this.
by
Now it's
predicting.
having it show the future or past victims. It's giving the female victims voices.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
sorry, they're trying to empower the sexist ghost bathtub to help women.
fair enough.
They've also changed it to where it doesn't hunt down women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an amount of sexism in this. The changes they've made has made it way more sexist.
It's kind of like when you try to when you feed into sexism by trying to ignore sexism, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, why is the towel looking like that?
Well, I think to be more exact, it'd be kind of like if you made a movie about Hitler, but instead of at Mr. Mustache Party leader, but instead of looking at the bad things he did, look at the wonderful things he did, and only the wonderful things. Don't look at the bad things.
You're basically just describing all of the History Channel's things about like Nazi technology.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, but yeah, I get what you mean.
We only have 2 minutes left.
That's just propaganda, yeah. This is evil, misogynistic bathtub propaganda.
Weirdly, yes.
I told you! Divorce is not an option!
Let her go! Hands where I can see them!
Who the hell are you? It's not my fault. She provoked me.
Just in time. You're okay now. We've got you. The anomalous properties of the bathtub are related to crimes.
She's speaking with the
specifically
O5
ones
Castle.
that'll happen in the future. Mary Dole wasn't the first victim. We've been conducting an investigation over the past year, and the bath has been active 3 times.
Are you here to let me go?
After preventing the murder on October 26, the tub hadn't shown activity for 3 months. But this morning, SCP-1299 filled with water again, and an invisible entity came out of it, requesting permission to continue my research.
No! No! Not again! Oh, God! Ah!
Wait, if they're in the room, it would have pulled them in too.
Yeah, but they need to save the women because it's not a sexist bathtub.
Hate it here.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, I want to show you something.
Oh my
Billy?
god.
Where are you?
Boo!
They're connecting it to that pool that
God damn it.
cleans everything, including people, and turns everything into water. Oh my
But
god.
in that case, didn't he not kill her? They both got killed by the thing.
Yes.
So this isn't even a murder victim, which is what the... No, never mind.
Now this is unconnected SCPs.
Yeah. They've also changed it where the bathtub uses murder victims. It's not a murder victim now. It's just a random lady that's gonna die.
Idiot! That's not
Who's the
funny!
killer?
You should have
The
seen your
pool?
face.
Quit! Your pranks aren't funny!
What the?
What is that?
It burns!
Billy! Don't leave me!
And plus, they didn't drown, they got turned to water.
Where am I? What's going on?
Tell me, where were you just now?
In the pool. It started. Oh my god! It's like it was dissolving me.
Where is this pool?
What? The outskirts of Albuquerque, at a campsite.
What's the date today?
Lady, are you out of your mind? It's June 18th, 2023.
A pool that dissolves people.
God
That's
damn
new.
it.
Let's move out.
And what about this one?
Put him back in the cell. He'll prove useful again soon enough.
Oh my god. Let me just take a statement from the SCP Reddit about how the Foundation does things. The Foundation is cold, not cruel. So they wouldn't constantly use the same D class over and over.
I think this is going to get a 0 again because for some unusual form of torture that the Foundation would not do, that's been done over and over. And I feel like that's somehow more violent than killing or goring characters.
All right. We've got one bright side. I don't think it was racist.
We had a
Hey.
buttload of sexism, so that's still
Yeah,
going to be marked 4.
like it's still gonna be marked 4, but at least this time it was.
Yeah, it wasn't
they
racist this
they-
time, but it was super sexist.
Yeah, they took all of their cards off of the racist pile and put it all into the sexist pile.
Woo!
I guess they wanted to switch up which kind of bigotry they were focusing on for this one. Oh yeah, and book, yeah, that's like, the History Channel became notorious for like, like shows that are like German party super weapons and German party super tanks, stuff like that, like just abstracting out, cool machinery, well, quote unquote, cool machinery and weaponry designed by the German party without actually, talking about, I don't know, a little something like, what the fuck were these going to be used for?
Yeah. Yeah.
As well as just hyping up a lot of like largely unremarkable things.
Yeah. Also, I marked a no license and deviation from Article 4 because
Yeah.
yes. So anyways,
Yeah,
added gore or violence.
4.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Offensiveness are only men in the video.
Oh no, that's just a 1. Ah, yes, it's a 4.
Also, I'd like to say something that bothered me is they never actually proved that guy killed his wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, look at the recent SP so far. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0,
How
0.
fun.
Give us a 5%! Give us 10! Give us 20! Please!
You know about the ancient
Please!
aliens?
Who am I pleading
Could they
to?
even retain their funding? I don't know, boy. And like basically the main way that those documentary series functioned is by hyping up the what was it, the Wunderwaffe programs, which were like, by actual historians.
Oh, well, it's a good
Okay,
thing
Jerry.
you gotta pee, because I gotta pee too. So, anyways, you can continue doing your the German party stuff. Wait, that sounds wrong.
No, don't, Bri! I will not be doing German party stuff, thank you.
I'll be back.
This motherfucker. Okay, anyway. But yeah, they largely are based around hyping up the Wunderwaffe programs, which Wunderwaffe means super weapon. They basically, and like the Wunderwaffe programs basically acted as a type of wartime propaganda for said German party. So they basically just uncritically just continue that propaganda without even remotely talking about, any of the historical context, including the fact that the Wunderwaffe projects were considered massive failures by basically every renowned person because, like, almost everything that was a part of the Wunderwaffe projects never made it to the battlefield or even past a prototype stage. It was literally just a super hyped up, like, German party, like, wartime science fair projects sort of thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah, that was like a notable number of History Channel's like um documentary content that's just like blindly feeding into like the side of a lot of uh military minded bros that just want to hear about cool tanks and shit, but don't want to take a second to discuss the actual social ramifications and context of these things.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hello.
that
Anyway, let's have a conversation about your wording, Bray.
is so bad.
I would prefer if you did not imply that I was a fascist in the future. Anyway, my head's killing me, so what are we on to?
We're waiting on Jiri.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, what's the SCP we're on?
SCP-2094, aka Motormouth. It's the one with the content warnings.
94. This guy in chat. That's good book. I still need to friggin' look into getting emotes.
Mm.
Holy shit, this is a long one.
Yeah.
I'm taking my headset off for a second.
Ah.
I got it so where I can hear you. How long were you planning to stream tonight?
I was hoping to try to get all 3Ds done, but seeing 2094, we might not be able to.
Yeah.
Guess I'll go in intermission.
But like, do you have like an actual time limit?
Maybe 12 a.m. Maybe, depending on how this goes.
Oh, then yeah, we're definitely not getting through all of this.
Yeah.
What if we did it out of order and checked on the last one? How long is that one?
I think this one's short. Yeah.
Yeah, so what's the number?
SCP-075, the Corrosive Snail.
Oh yeah, that's short as hell. Yeah, let's just do this one tonight, and then I guess next week we do the other one, and then I don't know, shift to Gartic phone or something to heal our souls.
I was thinking to do an SP tier listing since we didn't do that before.
Oh right, yeah. So like, we finish this and then do tier listing next week. Okay. Oh, headset back off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, I changed it. So now 2094 is the finale. Because 075 is their last SCP they've done. I'm gonna go intermission while we're waiting.
Brush me.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. I was just seeing something in an SCP article.
Which SCP?
SCP-0725, the corrosive snail.
Okay.
The picture in the article is copyrighted.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
We just don't show it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, when I go to edit and making videos, I'll have to, do the censor bar shit. But, I was saying, most likely the content farm is going to use it. Wait, is this?
But yeah, Jerry, we decided to do the last one instead of the second to last one because the second to last one is long as fuck.
Oh.
So we're just gonna do the corrosive snail, call it quits for the night, and then start Thursday off next week with the long ass final SCP and then tier listing.
I went to look up see if it was an actual animal, like giant chupacabra snail, and look at the pictures I'm witnessing.
It's
Right.
obviously not a real snail.
I like the one that's a dog, though.
The fuck?
Yeah, let me show stream.
You know what a foot on a snail means, Bright?
Now.
Well,
Anyways.
you see the part of the snail that it uses to move?
Mm-hmm.
That's the foot.
Gotcha. Just put a picture of the SCP. Oh my god, book. Anyways. The last SCPs of the night. Hopefully we get...
Wait.
Huh?
Wait a minute, I just saw the that the artist for the snail art on the article, they said photo by Dr. Takeshi Yamada. That's the name of the actual artist who made it, that had this work licensed for the SCP use.
Oh.
So they have canonized this artist as a doctor in the Foundation.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
This is great.
Yeah. Anyways, the last SCP of the night. Hopefully next week we can get 2094 done. So we can stop dealing with this content farm. Alright.
Let's hope the next content farm is better than what this one, and maybe even better than Dr. Lucius.
Oh, absolutely not. It's the next one we're doing is the one where they think you can copyright SCPs. You have to ask their permission. Huh?
What were you saying?
I'm saying the next content farm is the one where they think they can copyright all their videos, and you have to ask them permission. God damn it.
Oh.
I hate
You're
Discord.
like, oh, this is definitely not going to be better than Lucius or this one. We're going a step worse.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
Look,
Should we make Should we make a new rating system to deal with it? It's gonna get boring if everything is zeros.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to add.
Oh no. Anyway, let's just
Yeah.
different problems for future Bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, next SCP is SCP-075, aka the Corrosive Snail. Item: SCP-075. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-075 is contained in a 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter Level 4 corrosion-resistant container, which must be contained in a secure chamber with equal corrosion resistance. The absolute humidity of the chamber may not exceed 1% at any time. Medicinal-grade desiccants must be available at all times in order to maintain this level of humidity. If the humidity of SCP-075's chamber ever exceeds 1%, all personnel are to be evacuated immediately and the site will be locked down until the humidity is reduced to acceptable levels. All personnel who enter 075's containment chamber must wear MOPP Level 4 protection, injection test, as well as any test which involves an aqueous solution are strictly forbidden. If any such solution comes in contact with 075, the area will be immediately locked down and flooded with desiccant until the humidity is brought back to acceptable levels. Evacuation of personnel remaining in the area is prohibited. Description: SCP-075 resembles a large snail 20 centimeters in length, 13 centimeters in width, and 15 centimeters in height, with a muscular foot resembling a 6-fingered claw hand. 075 is exceptionally heavy with a mass of approximately 860 kilograms, a property that is not understood. Desiccation is the only known means of containing 075, as it will enter a dormant state when nearly completely dry. When not desiccated, SCP-075 moves at incredible speeds for its size and mass, and adopts the behavior of a predator, jumping at and drenching its prey in a highly caustic base solution secreted from pores on its foot. These secretions are more corrosive than any substance known to terrestrial science. Due to 075's aggressive behavior when active, this compound cannot be harvested. No material completely resistant to its corrosive power has been found. Addendum 075-F. Attempts to harvest 075 secretions must be approved and supervised by all on-site Level 4 personnel. However, approval of said personnel cannot override the standing order to not introduce any liquid solution to 075, including its own secretions. Addendum 075-G. A cup of 075 secretions was successfully harvested by using SCP-294, the coffee machine.
Yeah.
Testing is underway to determine what substances, if any, are immune to its corrosion. Testing is also underway to determine why the cup provided by 294 is immune to the substance's effects.
Huh.
That's actually a fair question. Coffee machine, why is your cup immune to this deadly corrosive liquid?
Too bad you can't interview the coffee machine.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's a bit quiet.
Yeah. Now we just not okay. Now I just want to see art of like a doctor, like fucking interrogating the coffee machine.
Why?
If the doctor interrogated the coffee machine, I could imagine them trying to use other SCPs to try to get an answer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds funny.
You ready for the thumbnail?
So here's my question:
No.
how the flying fuck are they going to turn this SCP that took you no more than 10 minutes to read through into an 18-minute long video?
We'll find out. Let's
Here's the
watch
thing,
it.
you can tell by the thumbnail.
What? What the fuck is going on here?
We'll find out. Let's watch it.
No,
That's
look at the
obviously a 4, by the way.
Yeah, it's like, what the? It's got like spider legs coming up from it. Why is it? Why? What? What the fuck? Why is this guy's head shoved into the case?
It's like Saw.
You want to play a game? As you can tell before you, there's a really fucked up looking mollusk. It really wants to dissolve your face. If you don't disclose your social security number within the allotted time, you will be dissolved by the snail.
I mean, I see what I would be able to see why they would change the appearance of the mollusk because of the copyright thing, but at least make it somewhat resemble the mollusk.
They didn't do it with 173.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's watch it.
It's
Also-
just, yeah,
Also, the
that's a hard
background.
4.
In the background is SCP Unity.
Oh, motherfucker, it is. So
4.
so dumb. Put in a 4. Let's go. Let's watch this fucking corrosive snail themed Saw game.
Oh look, it's not 18 minutes, Hatchet. It's 17.
Also, I have an
Oh.
idea for the future on making them less likely to hit a 0. Make a new column and separate sexism and racism.
That's a decent idea.
Yeah. Yeah, well then.
Maybe sexism, racism, and then general offensiveness.
Well, I guess the bottom one could be like either general offensiveness or child abuse.
That's pretty common, yeah. Maybe.
I don't
Anyway.
know why so many SCP content farms like doing child abuse. Even Lucius did it. I mean, why?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Anyways, here's the description of the video. SCP-075 looks like a large snail with a 6-finger clawed hand. It looks completely harmless, but it secretes acidic mucus that can dissolve anything. Desiccation is the only known means of containing 075 because the object falls into a state of hibernation when completely dehydrated. The heroes of today's story are about to find out what happens when you meet this miracle of nature.
I'm gonna say by default it can't dissolve anything because the coffee machine's coffee cup is immune.
Yeah. Wait.
Well, yeah, but like, that's the only thing that it can't dissolve that we know of yet.
Yeah. Also,
yeah, but it's still something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the YouTube title. A person was lowered into a bath with the corrosive snail mucus.
What? What?
I can hear your pain.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what? Maybe he would after this video.
Just all of a sudden. Just boom. Anyways. What? Oh, that's the actual SCP. They just did some face hugger shit.
Well, I mean, to
it's
be fair, that's
almost
kind
like
of how it
the
would act.
SCP, except the SCP looks like a hand, and that it looks like a foot with a foot.
Well, it's kind of like the side of it, so.
Yeah.
Deer's brain is now mush.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I thought that last mission was gonna be my last. Come on. You, Ed? You're a lucky bastard, you know that? What about you, Terry? You alright? Just some scratches.
What? Why did they
Really?
give him that
You
voice?
look like shit.
I don't know.
He
It's
sounds
nothing.
like an
I'm just
old
worried about myself.
Texan, but looks like, at most, a young Texan. What did he do? Smoke the Texans of the past into his throat?
Okay, look, on the bright side, I don't think we're hearing any racist characters for either of these people.
That's fair, but he still sounds like he smoked the Texans of the past into his throat.
I mean, yeah, it's weird. It's just above the board since normally they
And I'll admit, it's less weird than everyone sounding drunk.
chain smoking Texan is less weird than everyone being drunk.
Chain-smoking Texan in a young Texan's body is
Yeah.
less weird, yeah.
Okay.
Stepfather is all. Oh, what happened? We had just gotten back from the 3-day mission capturing an extremely violent anomaly. I was
Wait,
too
is he not
tired to
moving his
discuss my
mouth?
family drama with Eddie.
I
I've
think he's
always
thinking. Like internal
Yeah.
monologue.
Okay.
Yes, I love internal monologues that feature him just awkwardly wiggling around while sitting on a bench.
had
I
a
feel
difficult
like
relationship.
I'm neurodivergent, but I'm still less awkward than him. I'm not sure how I feel about that. What about
with
you
my
two? You
stepfather.
think you're less awkward than him? You're both neurodivergent as well.
I have no frame of reference, honestly. I have no idea.
Well, have you ever sat down, stared at someone awkwardly, and wiggled?
I will
That's
now.
literally what he's doing right now.
I will now.
Yeah, I'm 100% gonna do that to my friend the next time they're over.
God damn it. See, I proved it though. It is more awkward. He's more awkward.
It hurts.
I'm not wrong.
Oh, what's this? Festus knocked over my mic. Come here, boy.
I'm sorry.
Who's my handsome boy?
Alright, you ready to continue?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've got my emotional support, Festus.
Harvey Irons, and it just got worse after Mom died. You see, Harvey was a scientist, an insufferable snob. He had taught at university and considered me a mindless soldier. I couldn't just out and say that I was risking my life in the service of the Foundation so that his wrinkled ass could sleep peacefully at night. Well, he deliberately OD'd on painkillers and almost...
What?
I thought he was internal monologuing, not talking to his. When did his friend get undressed? I'm pretty sure no Texan has the ability to magically get undressed under a minute.
Okay, listen. He got out of his. They are in the changing room, so he got out of his suit while we were having that flashback to
That fast? That fast?
Yes.
perhaps.
The main reason I stopped is because all of a sudden the doctor he so hates it just randomly dies immediately from like overdose.
I'm pretty sure he was saying that it was his brother.
Wait, was it? Hold on.
Yeah.
wrinkled ass could sleep peacefully at night. Well, he deliberately OD'd on painkillers and almost...
No, it's
Shit,
the
why
white
did-
guy.
Yeah, it was
Not
the
his
doctor.
brother. The doctor. How is the doctor connected? I feel like it said. Never mind. I feel like the video said how the old white guy is connected. Like maybe his old teacher, that's an asshole or something. But I'm
It
not
was
that
implied.
interested.
It was implied that he was in his family somehow. Maybe his dad.
Ah,
Maybe dad, grandpa. I don't really care. The old asshole relative somewhere.
it just died. Anyways.
You do that?
Or he attempted to.
I don't know. The old
Yeah.
man doesn't really let me in. After the hospital, I heard Harvey went into the woods for a few days.
Dad,
He used to take
grandpa.
me there when I was a kid.
I
The
assume
hikes made him
grandpa. He
feel
looks like a grandpa.
Yeah. Anyways.
better. But, damn. I'm just worried about him, you know? Hang in there, Terry. I'm sure it'll all work out. Terry here.
Terry Heath, this is Martha, your stepfather's neighbor. I've got a favor to ask.
Martha said that her damn cat
stepfather.
Ah, stepfather.
They
Got into
still look
Harvey's
like a
basement and
fucking
could-
grandpa, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
couldn't
Well,
get out.
listen, maybe
She asked
his,
if I could.
maybe we've got two possible options. Either A, either A, his mom had him younger or older, sorry. His mom had him older. So like they're like the mom and the dad would be in like their late 60s at this point in his life. Or his mom liked the old his mom liked silver foxes. One of the two.
Okay, we'll find out which one.
I've got a favor to ask.
Martha said that her damn cat got into Harvey's basement and couldn't get out. She asked if I could help since my stepfather hadn't come back home for several days and wasn't answering his phone. I tried to reach him too, but...
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been...
Oh, damn it. Knowing what my stepdad did recently, things weren't looking good. I rushed over to his house. Thankfully, I had a spare key. Where the hell is Harvey? Okay, I gotta let this cat out first. Hello, Mr. Peanuts. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Where's your furry
The
ass
cat's probably
at?
dead. Oh.
Oh.
Ah, there you are.
Ow.
Oh, God. What's that smell?
What?
It is such an awkward cat.
You know what? At least the cat is catting.
Yeah,
But
the
that is
cat.
an awkward cat.
Also, I just hate the fact that they gave the cat a name that could easily be misheard as Mr. Penis.
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, if you're gonna do it to something, I mean, do it to an animal. They don't give a shit about their name, but still.
Oh my god. Anyways.
Huh? What the? God, please don't be Harvey. Please don't be Harvey.
It's Harvey.
What the fuck?
I joked about Saw. Is it actually going to be?
Maybe.
Are you kidding?
Okay.
Shit. Oh, my head's pounding. Whew, that was a wild party.
Ryan, you're alive.
Jess? What's going on? And where are we? Some kind of bunker? Damn it. Where's my phone?
Oh, don't bother. No reception here anyway.
Okay, calm down. Hey, can anyone hear me?
It's no use. I've already lost my voice trying. The doors are locked.
It's probably just some weird prank, right? Hold on. I thought Ben was with you. Do you remember anything?
TikTok pranks are
I
really
remember,
getting out of hand.
A junkyard.
God.
At night. That's right. You, me, and Ben received anonymous invitations to some...
Oh my god.
Sweet, Chew.
Yeah, nice.
Extreme Quest party the day before. Yeah, that's it. I didn't want to go, but Ben persuaded me.
Of course, yeah. We got to the vehicle salvage lot and saw a table all set up. Wow! Is all this for us? Have fun. The game will start soon. Well then, let's
oh my
start
gosh,
this party
it's
right.
fucking Saw.
I don't like this,
it's a
guys.
trash
It's
Saw
kind of weird
parody.
here, don't you think?
All right, don't be such a killjoy, Jess. Don't we deserve a little fun? They put something in our
Damn it.
drinks. It's Ben. I bet he's behind all this.
Who the fuck
You
is
hear that
Ben?
buzzing? I think it's
I
coming
don't
from
know.
behind that door. Give me a second.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Here, pause real quick.
Mhm.
I need to check something.
You can look up Saw characters.
Okay. Okay. The actual original Jigsaw killer is not named Ben. He's John Kramer. Keep an eye out for characters named John, I guess.
Yeah.
For a second I thought that might have been his original name. But I know there's some character in the Saw franchise called Ben.
Yeah,
Just don't remember which.
Should we look up Saw Ben to see what happens?
Nah, it's probably good.
Yeah.
Probably fine.
Ryan, I'm scared. What the? What is it?
Oh my god.
Are you trying to recreate Saw?
Jessica, Ryan, I'm sure right now you're confused and scared, as you should be. Soon, one by one, the dehumidifiers will turn off, and then this amazing creation of nature you see in front of you will snap out of hibernation. In the meantime, enjoy the last minutes of your life.
Oh, thank God. Not Harvey. But who is this then?
Oh my god, they're even parroting the narrative structure of Saw 2. Like where it's bouncing between people that are in a game and detectives trying to uncover information.
They just made an SCP
They're,
Saw.
they're just they decided
Saucy
saucy bee. Like they just decided we want to make it we want to make a dumb schlop video about this barely anything to do with this like extremely limited concept with this snail. So we're just going to fucking Also, I just realized, Jerry, that's probably not the best thing because of what C and P commonly are abbreviated for in internet culture.
I was trying to comment on SCP.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just like an unfortunate way that could be read. I get what you mean, though.
Yeah, we get what you mean.
But it's just like they're just like, how do we turn this article about a snail that takes like 10 minutes to read into a 17-minute long video? Oh, I know. We're just gonna terribly parody Saw.
It looked like the body of some random homeless person. I immediately called the cops. They questioned me and searched the house. What kind of shit did my stepfather get into? Did he really kill that poor guy? Or has the old man gotten himself into trouble? I called the university to find out how long it had been since Harvey showed up for work.
We haven't seen Professor Irons for 2 days. He disappeared at the worst time possible. A scientific conference is coming up, and moreover, a group of students defending their research has gone missing. The conference is close to being canceled. If you find out anything about Irons, for God's sake, have him contact the university as soon as possible.
His stepdad
Now,
is
not-
Saw. His
Yeah.
stepdad is going to be our in-universe version of Jigsaw.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Only
find
my
out.
stepfather, but some students have gone missing too? This case is getting weirder with every second. Although there didn't seem to be anything abnormal about this, I still went to the foundation for help. Thank you, Natalie. Using the
Who was
police
that
database,
shot?
we found out that the man from the basement had already been identified. His name was Alex Bregovich. He'd previously served time for several accounts of extortion and currently worked at a vehicle salvage lot. What could my stepfather possibly have in common with a guy like this? Look, some perverts watching us like we're some kind of lab rats. Hey, Ben! Enjoying the reality show, motherfucker?
Do you really think he's behind all this?
Who else could it be? It was Ben who talked us into going on that quest in the first place. He must have decided to lock us up during the scientific conference.
Ryan?
That asshole! He wants to get all the credit for developing a vaccine.
Ryan, look!
What the fuck is that thing? No! Let me go!
What the hell? It's Ben.
Are they gonna have the big Ben dissolved by the snail?
Yep.
So I decided to give you a little demonstration of what this giant snail can do. Come now, we're just going to do a little experiment.
That looked less like the mollusk was moving and more like someone threw it on his face.
Yeah.
What the mucus of this creature can do, take a look in the barrel.
What the hell's going on? Oh, God! What the hell's going on?
At least we know Ben had nothing to do with it.
No, Ben! God, no!
We're done for, Jess.
How are his eyes still intact?
I decided to
Right.
find out more about this Alex, so I drove to the vehicle salvage
Content
place where he
farm
was seen.
logic.
Yeah.
Then again, I
Hanging
guess
around.
the Saw franchise
Wow,
also
what a
had
dump.
instances of people's eyes being seemingly invincible and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just find it funny how they somehow added gore and violence to a violent SCP when it attacks.
yeah, this is also what the fuck was that container made out of? Where the snail didn't just immediately melt through it.
I'm screaming now too, says Chew.
Hey,
That's a good
buddy,
question.
you know everyone here, right?
Especially
Ever-
since even the SCP Foundation can't figure out what to make to have it not melt through.
Yeah.
It's just
The only thing is 294.
Yeah.
Heard the name Alex Bregovich?
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. $50 will help me remember.
I've got a better offer. You tell me everything you know about this guy, and I won't knock the
Something
rest
I
of your
will
teeth
admit,
out.
Huh?
if you got a bunch of coffee cups from the coffee machine and like cut them apart and put them together in a weird way to make a weird coffee cup box, I'd be more likely to believe that handling the acid.
yeah, it's
It
just like
would look stupid as fuck, but it would work.
yeah. It's just like the description even says it can melt through anything. What the
I mean, for the mortar, you could even take a bunch of the cups and break it into powder and like mix it with something and put it in the cracks. The most hillbilly box ever, and it would look ugly, but it would work.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right.
The drunkard told me an interesting story. Turns out Alex found a certain professor at the salvage lot doing something strange. What exactly was he doing?
Talk. Alex didn't tell me. Easy, man. He just said he was going to blackmail the professor.
Strange thing for someone like you to be carrying around.
I just found it, I swear. I don't know how to work that stuff. I was gonna sell it to someone.
Yeah, well, consider it sold.
Hey, give that back.
You should be grateful I don't turn you over to the cops for taking what's not yours.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, asshole.
At the Foundation, with the help of Natalie, I found out that the phone belonged to Ryan Urban, one of the...
That person on the car sounded like a terrible impersonation of Trevor from GTA.
Yeah, and also we don't have a classism box to mark, do we?
No,
No.
but we can mark that in the one box. The one box that's everything offensive.
Yeah. It's like on
So
top of
far,
that,
we have
like
a 1 for classism. A
yeah,
1 or
and
a
it's
2,
like
yeah. That was super classist. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm a poor Southern man. You expect me to know how to read?
you expect me to know how to use one of them cell phone thingamajiggies that basically almost every person in our country now has?
Also, fun fact, cell phones are so common, there are even people who live in remote parts of remote countries in Africa that literally most of the time see only their herds and their family. Even some of them have cell phones.
Yeah.
Also, also, for since they drew the actual depiction of the copyrighted image, should I click use of forbidden content?
Yes. That is
Probably.
technically forbidden as it's copywritten.
Right.
And yeah.
Well, I
Missing
guess
students.
like with the SCP, like if someone else is depicting the SCP, since that photo was like licensed for the SCP itself, does that carry over to
I
people
guess technically,
doing the
since they
SCP?
changed the SCP's design so much, it's technically not the same.
Well, I mean the SCP in the video is basically the exact same.
Yeah.
It's just like shown from an angle that makes it hard to see all the weird little fingies.
And they changed the color.
That too. So it's I don't know. It's a thing. Let's just continue.
What were the students
Okay.
and Harvey doing at the
Yeah.
damn salvage lot anyway? I decided to check my stepfather's house again. I was hoping to find some clues that maybe the police had missed. I couldn't find anything out of the ordinary until I reached into the pocket of the professor's jacket and found 2 receipts there. One for industrial dehumidifiers, the second one for a van rental. What are you up to, Harvey? I didn't want to believe that my stepfather had something to do with the missing students. I had to figure it
You
out.
called it hatchet. You
We
called it.
don't know
Yeah,
yet
I know.
if his
But where do I find him?
father-in-law is Mr. Saw. We'll find out.
He bought industrial dehumidifiers.
Well, he was being blackmailed, remember? He might have bought those things for Mr. Saw.
Well, no, he was supposedly going to be uh like the person who's dead now was wanting to try to blackmail him because of whatever
Oh.
he's doing at the junkyard.
Mhm.
Okay.
Then I remembered the bunker. When I was a teen, Harvey used to take me into the woods with
The
him.
bunker, yeah.
There, we found an abandoned bunker. Apparently, it'd been there since the Cold War. Harvey joked around that he would move into it whenever he retired. Wait a minute. After the hospital, my stepfather went to the forest again. I know where to look for you.
Oh my god.
This is insane!
Oh, shit!
Damn it! This can't be happening! Let us out of here!
How are we gonna get out?
Ryan, I'm scared.
Quiet.
Conspicuously,
It's
that
getting closer.
glass or polyester doesn't melt.
Whoever
Oh,
the
now it's
fuck you
smoking.
are.
Oh, okay.
Did it pop?
The way that
The van my stepfather.
it bounced.
Yeah. It just did full face hugger.
Also, back up a bit. Let's see how many fingies they gave that thing. It looked like 5 instead of 6.
It's getting closer.
Open up, goddammit!
See, 1, 2,
Whoever
3.
the fuck you are!
Shit!
Here, Bright. Just so you know, you can like go forward frame by frame using the arrow keys that have like the comma and the period on them.
Oh, yeah, 5.
Yeah,
One,
Ah,
I'm
two,
see.
three, 4, 5.
yeah, I'm seeing 5. Here, put a few more frames forward. I think after it stops moving, we get a clearer image.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
5.
yeah, it's just 5.
but there's 6.
There's supposed to be 6. Anyway, yeah, that's
The van my
that's a
stepfather had
useful
rented
tip
was
for when
here.
you're trying to find something specific on a video.
Gotcha.
Harvey, what the hell are you doing? Huh? What? What are you doing here? I should be asking you that. Where are the students and why did you kidnap them? I see. If you realized what happened, then I assume the police will be here soon. Well, no use in hiding it any longer. I'm listening.
What is
I've
his
spent the last
face?
30
I don't
years
know.
developing a revolutionary vaccine. It could have turned the scientific world upside down. I was so close. And then these 3 people showed up. So? What did they do? They beat me to it. In a few months at that. They did what took me years to do. Well, what about it? They're younger and simply more talented. Is that so wrong?
About to
You
say,
don't
sounds like a
understand,
skill
Terry.
issue.
I was so desperate that I even swallowed painkillers to end my life. But they saved me. I went to the forest to get my mind off things. Back to where you and I had been. So what happened in the forest? That night, I had noticed strange lightning strike a tree. When I got closer, I saw a massive snail crawling out from a puddle. A
I wouldn't call that fucking
Seriously?
thing a snail.
Yes. It attacked a fawn and dissolved it with its mucus in a matter of seconds. But then this thing noticed me. I turned and ran, but to my surprise, it was incredibly fast. Snails like that don't exist in nature, Terry. It chased me. I'd reached the bunker, but I didn't have time to close the door behind me, allowing it inside. I was doomed. But then I remembered the supply of salt I kept
I'm
there.
going to
I was
tell
hoping
them
it would have.
That while we do not know how fast that SCP moves, its description pretty much says it moves fast for a snail.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just like,
It doesn't say it can jump from tree to tree and fling itself.
well, I'm pretty sure it did actually imply that it does that. Because, like, how else would a snail try to be predatory?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you know what I'm gonna look? Are snails predators?
I don't think most snails are.
Aren't there like
I'm looking it
parasitic
up.
snails?
Some snails are predators. See, they
Huh.
can do it without jumping.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, they just, like, they'd be going after prey that's super slow.
Yeah.
You know what? Whatever works.
Yeah.
I'll
Anyway.
even look up
Wait.
can snails jump.
Wait, hold on.
That,
Is salt a desiccant?
Oh! Some species of snail can jump. Thank you, I hate it.
huh. Let me see.
Because the only things that can harm it is desiccants and, dehydration.
Just a second.
Oh, those are sea snails that can jump, not land snails.
Let's see. Desiccant, a hygrosophic substance used as a drying agent. Natural desiccants cause fleas to dehydrate and die. So, think about like
The cum bucket. Everyone, this is my favorite place to go to.
think about like the little packets that you find in some like meat products that keep them dry.
Gotcha. Also, thanks for the raid, Poke King.
I think salt would classify, and in the case of a snail, like you know what salt does to snails and slugs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Welcome, raiders.
Yep. Welcome. We're suffering.
Let me do.
Yeah, so the only snails that can jump are sea snails.
Ah,
So it
gotcha.
is suggested that this snail cannot jump. So it's a predatory snail that cannot jump, and it does not move at Mach speeds.
Gotcha. Thanks, Hatchet.
Mhm.
Anyways, let's continue and see how this goes.
The same desiccating effect on the snail as ordinary slugs. Well, did the snail die? No, it survived. I was curious to find out what species that was. I bought some dehumidifiers to keep the creature dormant, put the snail in an aquarium, and started observing. That snail is clearly not from our world, Terry. I realized that this could be one of the biggest scientific discoveries ever. But first, I had to make those damn students pay for what they took from me. I sent them invitations to an extreme party being held at the vehicle salvage lot. I spiked their drinks, and after that, all I had to do was carry these so-called geniuses into the van. Unfortunately, one thing I didn't see was the local worker who noticed me. Alex Bregovich. He started blackmailing you and you lured him into your basement. Yes, I was going to feed his body to the snail after I dealt with the students. I wouldn't have guessed my stepfather was an obsessive psychopath. What'd you do with the students? They're dead, just like I planned. Care to take a look? Don't do anything stupid. There's all that's left of them. I don't see anything.
You dumbass.
I know.
Dumbass.
Fucking
You shouldn't have
dumbass.
come here, Terry. That bastard. I can't believe this. I need to call the Foundation for backup. Eddie, I need a task force immediately. Possible presence of an anomalous creature. I'll send you the coordinates. Come on, where are you guys? There, and it's in real time.
Okay. Didn't take his phone. Nope, he did not.
Nope.
The humidifier! Turn on the humidifier! Quick! No! No! Ah!
Hey, are you okay in there?
No! No! Ah!
Just hold on. Help's on the way. Oh, damn it. My heart.
Oh, he's gonna die from a heart attack.
I'm not gonna
I feel
run
no
some
regret
jail.
for his death.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
fall
no.
in the liquid.
Ah! Our team arrived soon after and opened the door, rescuing the girl. I was right. The snail turned out to be an anomalous object. Now we just had to gather all the evidence and clean up. Nice work, man. You're a shoo-in for that promotion you've been gunning for. Thanks. That would be great. Yeah, one thing I don't understand is where that creature came from. Yeah, I guess we'll have to figure that out. Although, that's when I remembered the strange puddle in the woods that Harvey had told me about.
Oh my god.
Follow me! Shit! Was that lightning? Over there! I need some light. We're too late. Looks like the portal's closed. What do you think, the puddle led to some parallel world or
The
something?
portal?
Seems like the only plausible
Apparently.
explanation. But you know what? If that world's
The
harmless
mollusk
snails
that
can dissolve a
comes
person
from
in seconds,
another
what would the...
world. The mollusk that comes from another world.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say alien mollusk, but now it sounds like it's an interdimensional mollusk.
Yeah.
other creatures be capable of?
We've swept the area, sir. There's no one in the vicinity.
This isn't over, Professor Irons. I'll find you, wherever you are.
It's probably dead.
Yeah.
What's going on? Where am I?
Snail world.
What the?
A megalomania.
Okay.
What did you say, megalomania?
Isn't that the name of the Komodo dragon's ancestor?
No.
Oh.
Would you like me to look up the Komodo dragon's ancestor?
I thought it was like megalo something.
But I
I'm
believe it's
looking it up
megalo
right
something,
now. Megalania.
Megalani. Okay.
He just added mania to it.
I don't know why I said that.
Megalania.
Megalania. Got it. That's what.
Megalania.
They just added those in here. For some reason.
Either way, I don't think that was that.
Oh.
Especially considered, interdimensional portal.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! Oh, thank God.
Uh-oh.
Is the spider going to eat the asshole?
What's going on?
Yes.
No.
Don't
no,
say it like that.
Please, no. Help!
The alien spider is going to eat the asshole. The alien spider ate him.
Oh, they're not gonna be doing like a special message like Professor Lucius did. They're saying we hope you'll see us again and whatnot in the future. So, yeah, they stopped in 2023.
You know what? This one won't get a 0.
No, I don't think it will. It wasn't offensive enough. It's just a terrible
Or a
parody of
2.
Saw.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the poor guy that can't read or do phone stuff.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
do
like
that.
I would put the offensiveness at a 2.
Yeah.
Unless we're
Yeah.
gonna add points for the offensiveness of making a shitty version, like an even shittier version of Saw.
Gotcha.
No.
No. Added gore or violence. What do you guys
4.
They made a shitty parody of Saw. What do you think it's gonna be?
A
It's
deviation
4.
from the plot of the article.
4. 4.
To be fair, this was gonna get a 4 no matter what because it's kind of hard to, if they're gonna make any sort of plot, they're already deviating from the article.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, Lucius rarely got a 4 on deviation.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But did Lucius do SCPs that were like 10-minute reads with nothing going on in them?
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
Hmm.
Although, for some reason, they basically added tits to anything they could.
Yeah.
Put tits on the snail.
No, instead of adding tits to the snail, they would have added a D class with tits.
Yeah. Or they would constantly have the D class having a seizure at the end. They did that a lot. They did
I
that a
hated
lot.
that.
Well, congratulations. We broke our 0% streak. 7 zeros in a row, and then 10% because they weren't quite as offensive as they could have been.
Yeah, anyways. That was last SCP night. We may...
Yeah, and hell, they even made a horror spin-off that featured a black main character that they didn't kill off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we do a tier listing next Thursday, depending on how long it takes us to do 2094.
Yeah.
But basically, Bookworm, if you're still here, last words go. Let's see if there's anyone in the raid. Oh wait, I can raid Hatchethead 33.
No, you can't. I'm not live. Well, that was certainly a time. I will say that I had, genuinely more fun with that one because it felt like there was actually something of, an attempt at a creative plot.
Yeah.
It was still trash, and, I instantly guessed what the twist was gonna be, if you can even call it a twist.
Mm-hmm.
But, it was more entertaining because there was something for my brain to focus on that wasn't just suffering.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it. None of my friends are online, sadly. Anyways. Hatchet, you got any last words?
Remember, kids. Pet your local mollusk today.
Oh my god.
Give head pats to the mollusks if they have heads. I guess there's some mollusks that don't really have distinct heads that we can pat. Well, give them pats anyway. Give pats to the clams. Give pats to the oysters. Give pats to the snails. Give pats to the squids and the octopi. Pat them all. And yes, cephalopods are mollusks.
Yeah.
And I think some cephalopods even still have their have shells.
Mm-hmm.
If anything I've learned today, it's snails can jump, snails can hunt, snails can get around really good, but they're nothing like the content farm depicts. So it both knows nothing about snails and SCPs.
Yeah. Also, uh, Chew, do you have any last words? Because I think Pokemon's not here at the moment.
I think as of right now, Chew's last words are streamer small take to wall.
I don't know what that means.
It means bright small, so we tape her to a wall.
Not reading chat,
I'm not
classic.
taping short people to walls.
Hey Chew, do you like the content farms?
Chu said not reading chat. Classic.
I already read. I saw that.
Great. I look on Twitter and of course, just instantly people turning stuff surrounding the LA fires to fucking racism. Like always.
I cannot have my full
I hate
thoughts
this
on-
country.
Yeah. No, I can't get my full thoughts on it without getting in trouble.
When it comes to the fires, I've heard Trump thinks that it has affected the Beverly Hills, which
Mhm.
is not in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like now I'm seeing stuff about like literally videos going around of like black families moving all of their possessions out of their houses to avoid it getting lit on fire, and news outlets reporting that as them looting
Oh my god.
because history never changes, I guess. I
Yeah.
hate my life.
Jerry, do you have any last words?
Chu cannot give their full thoughts on the fires without getting in trouble.
No, that was about the content farms.
Oh, I thought it was about the fires.
No, I
No,
accidentally.
that's about the content farm.
Oh yeah, because Bright had asked him about the content farm thoughts things.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have any
I
last
think
words?
I already shared my last words.
Alright. Anyways, Danger Noodles, I don't have anyone to raid, so I'm just gonna end it here. I said my piece on fires on Twitter a few minutes ago. Anyways, tomorrow I'll be playing the new Chill's art game that came out.
Cool.
So yeah, instead of my usual other stuff, and as well as I got invited to a Minecraft server, so I'm gonna be streaming that Mondays from now on. Another thing.
Sweet.
Yeah. So anyways, Danger Noodles, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you didn't suffer as much as we did. I don't know what else to say. Enjoy your do go on your mission. Fuck my asshole. Goodbye.